Mellow greetings, Tubians. We are back and entering back into the Zazui region. And today we have got to do some dex hunting because we need to get the next section of the tutorial unlocked so that we can continue into the game proper. So at the moment we need to get enough points to get 1-star rank. Yes, I've got to remember what my key bindings are. And by key bindings, I mean which buttons on the switch to press. There's a... There, right. Okay, so we're at research level 7 for Bidoof. Bidoof's a fairly easy one. Although we do need to evolve one. And we've got to defeat like 15 of them. Okay, alright. Number we've caught without being spotted. We've got to get to 20. We've got to catch 25 in total. We've got to defeat 15. We've got to evolve a heap. 25, 15 for defeated. Defeated with ground moves, 10. See it use quick attack. See it use bite. Alright, so we've got a bit of work before us. So, based on that, let us actually pick one to focus on. We'll start with Bidoof. We'll get Bidoof done and or dusted. Now, we do need to catch 7 heavy specimens. We've got to defeat 15 of them. We've got to evolve 1. And then there's a quest related to them later. We've got to catch 25 in total. We've only got 30 balls on us because I'm cheap and I don't want to waste all my ingredients. And you know what? We can make 10 more. Alright, let's make 10 more balls. I am very much a cheapskate in these games. I will not buy things if I can avoid it. So, we will be hunting down all of the items that we can use to make stuff for ourselves, insofar as much as is humanly possible. So, catch a Bidoof. Alright, Bidoof is caught. Oh, and it was carrying an orange berry. Nice. Very swing. Unfortunately, this place is Bidoof Central. So, we should be able to tick a lot of this off. Get our 10, get our perfected entry. Look at that, he was just looking at us. He wants to come home with us. But we should also be using our Bidoof. I really should be naming things as well. That will happen. Right now our focus is basically catch everything we can get our greasy little mitts on. And collect as much stuff as we can along the way. Which, honestly, I've been looking forward to this so much today. It has been a long, trying day. In the midst of an even longer and more trying week. It's just... Do you ever have those months? So being able to come in and hide away and creep around in the grass and just catch things and battle and have some fun and just chill. I'm not one to drool over video games, but I'm really tempted to drool over being able to play a video game right now. We do also need to catch as many weasel as we can get our hands on, because we gotta find the big one. And I don't remember how big it needs to be. I do remember that it's a sort of a quest. I'm still thinking our lucky stars that we got an Eevee in the last episode, because... Is that a... No, that's a tree. I'll be back for you later, Shinx. Right now we're doing Bidoof and Starly. I could probably tick over multitudinous things all at the same time. And honestly, I probably should. But, you know, I'm probably going to do a lot of the perfecting of Dex entries off screen. I'm not sure anybody wants to stop and watch me catch 25 separate Bidoof. Or hit Bidoof 20 odd times until they fall down. Eh, maybe you do. You know what to do. You all know how to give an opinion. I have faith in my viewers. In my wonderful Tubians. These guys haven't respawned. Now, fun thing, Pokemon will respawn, but there are a couple of different ways to trigger it. One of the most common ways is to change the time. So at the camp back up the hill, we can choose to sleep for a little bit or have a rest, as it were. And in doing so, we can move it to different time states. That will cause a respawn of everything, and of course we have different Pokemon appearing at different times of day. Another way is to leave the zone, which we can't actually do right now because they want us to get more points. I know there is a third way, but I can't remember what it is. It'll come back to us, and when it does, I'll mention it. Creep, 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 creep. Why am I creeping everywhere when there's no Pokemon about? Habit. I was a stealth archer in Skyrim. I play stealth where there is stealth. Am I good at it? No. Not even close. But... oh, don't run away from me, Bidoof. We're friends. I want to be your friend. I want to take you home. Come home with me, Bidoof. You know you want to. It's go run around the pastures and show off in the village and... oh. I wanted to be your friend. I would have let you go eventually. Oh well. Not seeing anything around here. That's particularly annoying because Bidoof aren't supposed to be skittish. They're meant to be fairly mellow critters. They're okay with you wandering around. That one was a mood. I've never understood that saying. Why do we say that? Such and such was such a mood. Oh, it was a mood. I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm old. I am ancient. And yes, there will be a way across that river in the not too distant future. We can go play with those Buizel. Unfortunately right now will not come and swim around with us. These two will though. Alright, first off we need some berries. Yeah, that's right, that's my friends. Please be huge. You're not huge. Fine. Oh, no you don't. Ouch. Remember to dodge. Alright, so how do I... yeah, that's right. You'll despawn. You'll lose track of me. We're going to use the Shinx. Take advantage of our type differences. I don't think this is a very big Weasel. But we've got to defeat some. We've got to see Shinx use some moves, I think. Ouch! Weasels are mean. Na 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 na. Oops. You know, Shinxie, I really wanted to catch that. Oh, we've switched to nighttime. We now have Drifloon running around. That is no help to me. I want Bidoofs. I could start working on Drifloons. I should probably catch one. We do need to catch at least one of everything after all. Please, the great Poke Gods. And the problem is, I don't have a lot of balls. And until I've started to collect more resources, and thus making balls more abundant for me, should have gone with the apricorn harvest back at the village. Oh well. Life lessons. Fetch me some tumblestone. Yeah, we probably will catch a Drifloon just for the sake of getting the dex entry. Also keeping our eyes peeled for any more Eevee, because it is a rare spawn. So if we can get it in the early game, we want to. Where'd it go? Hate it when they do that. Get in the ball! Stay in the ball! Stay in the ball! I command you. I wonder if... No, because we haven't been introduced to the concept yet, so it won't be here. Yeah, interesting. And yes, we're just going to gather up all of these resources as we go. It is here! It's a majestic rapid dash of doom. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, but also murderous. A lot. I am not here for you. I just want this plant. And now we're going to run away, keeping a very close eye on your existence. Do 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 do. I don't think it's Saurus. Alright, we will weave our way over there at some point. Very, very soon. I just thought I saw a Bidoof over here. And I may have been hallucinating. Oh, no. Nice try, Bidoof. Can't hide from me! Okay, so what you're seeing now is a good portion of the gameplay. It is a lot of sneaking around, sneaking up behind Pokemon, praying you don't get seen, throwing things at them, and hoping they stay in the ball. And if that's not your style, if that's not the Pokemon you like to play, awesome. There are battles, there is fighting chances, there are shinies that you can go hunt. I know one of my favourite shiny hunters was actually recently running around murdering Pokemon in Legends Arceus for a Halloween event. Gotcha. There is also a specific range of efficacy on Pokeballs. As you can see, that was just outside my range. Be aware of that or you will waste a lot of balls. There are different balls that fly faster. I'm a bit of a masochist when it comes to Pokemon games, however, and I tend to stick to just Pokeballs. I will use Premier Balls for shinies, something I've been doing since Generation 3 when Premier Balls were introduced. But I do like the challenge of catching everything in a Pokeball. No, don't run away! Come back! There we go. That's what we wanted. You want to come home with us, don't you, Bidoof? Yeah, you're a good Bidoof. You're a good Bidoof. Alright, theoretically what we've just done should actually be enough to tick us over the star rank that we were chasing. So let's head back to camp and see if it is so. Mostly because I want to open up the rest of the area. I want to do the last piece of the opening tutorial. Open up the rest of the area and then we can start doing this amazing dex hunting in earnest. And I will try and teach you all some of the tricks and tips I've picked up along the way. If you've got any tips and tricks for me, you know what to do with them. Ooh. I'm going to catch this wormhole. Yay, wormhole! One thing I do very much appreciate is that they've included a mix of the generations for the critters. They could have gone cheap and just done Gen 4 Pokemon. And honestly, from a lore perspective, that would have made a heck of a lot more sense than the fact that I can catch Generation 6 and 7 Pokemon running around in Hisui. Given that this is Ancient Sinnoh, which is the setting for Generation 4 being Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and the recent remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And now Professor has spawned in. Yes, let's report our findings and see if that gets us enough points. Yay, more money! We're updating Pokedex. Alright, we've now completed our research for Bidoof. So, with completed research, you can see we're at research level 10. It says complete, but as you can see, and as I said in a previous episode, not everything is done. We have not ticked all of the boxes. So there is a difference between completing the research, hitting that level 10, and perfecting that research. And perfecting research, we have caught no large specimens, done it. Perfecting the research, as I'm given to understand, dramatically increases your shiny odds for that one particular species. So not for the whole game, just for that one species. There we go, that got us our next... We've made good progress on these research tasks. I do believe we're ready to move up the ranks. Let's go back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. It's like 2 in the morning, dude. Can we let the captain sleep? Alright, and we are back in the village. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna be polite. Actually, no, we're not. I believe... I might be wrong there, I think. We'll find out. We're gonna be rude. We're gonna be excruciatingly rude, because that's what we do. For now. In future, I'll be politer to the captain. So I think this is gonna open some stuff up for us, so I'd rather get it done sooner than later. Hello, Captain. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. There you go. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Woohoo! Rank up! We can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will obey our orders reliably in battle. And we'll get more generous rewards. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Recipe for Heavy Balls. Revives, handy. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Yay! We completed a mission! For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. That's what I was thinking of. Hey there, turn back time. So, Miguel, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual order of potato mooch. Seriously, if somebody can tell me how to pronounce this word, I would be eternally grateful. Mocky? Tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request Beauregard had? Yes. Oh, most people here don't know much about Pokemon. You noticed, right? So it's our job as a Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Ray? What's it all about? That one might be a better fit for RononTyr than me. I don't think I'd be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. Ah yes, that request came from Mai, of the Diamond Clan if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. I keep wanting to say Galactic. I've been playing Pokemon Diamond in my off time. Okay, to be fair, I've been soft resetting for a shiny Dialga, but it's just messing my brain up a little bit. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Nom 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 nom. The next day. Hey, before I go meet Mai about that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Sure. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. Alrighty then. Now, before we go to meet Ray at the training grounds, we are actually going to run down to our good friend the Gate Guardian at the gates. Oh, but I wouldn't give her a sprint button. And we're going to show him one of our Weasel. Good gravy, I never expected you'd bring one so quickly. I'm afraid I'm looking for a bigger one though. Alright, 2'8" or greater. Alright, that was what I wanted to say. So I remembered that he told us the height that we need to aim for. And trust me, it's not going to sound like much. I know I've got one that's 2'7". But finding that 2'8" is more of a struggle than the game lets on. You'll see. You will see just how many Weasel we are going to catch. Alright, let's battle. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate's full right now. Well, technically not that full. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing today. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. Everything alright? I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member and I've got my own partner, but I just can't do it. You have a Pokemon? That's right. Take a look at my very own partner. Pikachu! This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had my Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Yeah, we've been asking ourselves that for decades. But watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. Yeah, because fighting to the death is the best way to build teamwork. I suggested at work daily. We should have some sort of pit fight so that we all work together better. Shinx may not be my best choice for this. Beats Oshawott though. We do have a slight level advantage. Oh, Pikachu used Quick Attack. So you know what? We're gonna bite it. Get him, Shinx! Good boy. I need to name you. I like Shinxes. Nom. Chew that little mousey to pieces. Battle decided. Uh-oh. You seem so in sync with your Pokemon. 25 years of experience, buddy! Well, technically in Australia it's 24. That was amazing! The way you fight alongside your Pokemon. You don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can. Right, Pikachu? Fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his bowl. You should spend more time hugging it. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be to get a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Yep, we are familiar with the type chart. Most of them. I remember most of them. So you're the one. That new recruit everyone's talking about. The name's Izu, captain of the security corps. You're tall. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Izu's a master of an ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon truly mastered its moves, it could actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but after it, it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favourable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation, and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Difference between the move types. Not hugely relevant yet. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out about before going to tackle Ma's request. You remember? I mentioned it earlier. I'm heading down now to see about Ma's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready, then meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, maybe even teaching them some new moves from Zizu. A request from Mai. Why am I doing your mission? Wuss. Wuss. Alright, well, first thing we're gonna do. Shinx, you have now glorified yourself in battle. You are getting a name. Your name shall be Roman. Why Roman, I hear you all asking? Because when I was a kid, I had a Cabbage Patch doll. I'm not sure if anybody remembers those. Her name was Ramona. So, Roman. And in that vein, let's go with Anthony. So one of my sisters had a Cabbage Patch doll named Anthea. And we're going to name the Starly Octavia. After yet another Cabbage Patch kid in the family. And what's a good name for an Eevee? I don't know what evolution is going to grow up to be. This one might actually just stay plain. What will we name a male Eevee? Oh, okay, yeah, I could do it. We're gonna name you Adam. As in Adam and Eve. E? Yeah, okay, it's bad. It's really bad. But you know what? It's what we're going with. Doesn't look like our crops are grown, but we'll check in anyway. Hey, excellent. We have our crops. Bugwort, nice. Kingsleaf. Let's go with apricorns this time. Because I'm feeling cheap. Also, we need the ingredients to make more walls. And I am glad that we got a run on medicinal Vivichokes. Whilst not rare spawns in the opening areas, certainly don't show up as much as I would like them to. And they are one of the primary ingredients for revives. And that's something that is going to come in useful. We would like to see what crafting recipes you have for sale, sir. We've got 5k. Not that worried about ox powers. Yeah, okay. We'll get the recipe for remedies. That's gonna hurt. I don't know that anyone in the party actually would be ready to learn any moves. Alright, what can Cad learn? I can learn Rock Smash. False Swipe would be handy for catching things. What about Anthony? What can Anthony learn? Stealth Rock. Can't defeat people with Stealth Rock though. Octavia. Wow, everybody can learn Rest. You can learn all the fangs. Nice. That's gonna be fun later. And Adam. What does Adam get? I think you learn Baby Doll Eyes normally, don't you? Nothing in particular. Alright, so we'll free up the slot. We're running. Alright, so now the entire first half of the zone should be open to us. Actually, let's go to the pastures. While I think of it, our pasture's full of Bidoof. Yes. I'd like to leave this Bidoof with you. Also, for the sake of fun, I'm going to move our Weasels into pasture 4 for the moment. Again, between recording sessions, I'll probably get all of this organised. I'll release some stuff. I'll do some other things. And I want to show just how many Weasel we're going to have to catch to achieve that quest. So I'm going to keep them all over there for now. All separate, like. And let's drop off items we don't need right away. And if we press X, that'll just move everything all at the same time for us. We'll keep the apricorns, the orangeberries, the leeks, and the tumblestone on us. Yeah, that'll do us for now. And we will... swap up... Yeah, Evie's our lowest level right now, so we'll swap that up. Pop a save, because that's what we do. And let's go back out. Ah! Hey, Volo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to, anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you say? It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once battle starts. So, yeah, basically, be sneaky. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should probably know, I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. I have my question marks about you, sir. Very stern question marks about you. That marvelous, rich tone. How is it produced? I must know. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Wait, you're from the Survey Corps. Wonderful, just the person I need. I want to learn more about Cricketot. You must be curious to know about them as well, right? I mean, how do they make their sounds of theirs? It's a musical mystery like no other. I'd be in your debt if you can complete Cricketot's page in your Pokedex and show it to me, so we can uncover the truth. The timber of the fields. Or timbre. Oh, you're that girl from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, ain't you? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about the great cake lure recipe I've invented. I call it the mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I just know it's a winner. Problem is, folks around here just aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do in return is spread the good word by using it. Oh, and you'll need to get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom is all you need. I'll be waiting. I'm RononTyr, and this is my favorite mushroom cake on the Citadel. Yep. Always carry lots of different types of Pokemons. Think we've got that covered, dude. We have gleaned that truth. Eevee, fetch. We need the apricorns. Speaking of, more Bidoof. Stop fleeing! I need your precious Bidoofiness. Alright, 20 and 25 caught. Oh, what just snuck up behind me? Dude, you are huge. Which is very close to me. You really wanted to come home with me. 21. Oh, and you're a heavy. We've only got to catch one more heavy. And then we can just battle them all. We can go on a Bidoof murder spree. Oh, we should catch some of the Starlies while we're here. Hello, Starly. Get my ball. You did not see that, little Starly. You have nothing to run away from. We're all just friends here. Friends with Pokeballs. Alright, that takes us to 8 out of 10 without being spotted. There's Shinx about. It's really, really cool. After playing this game for long enough, you will learn their cries enough that you can actually recognize what's running about based on what you're hearing. Should I just try and doink this Shinx over the head? They are an aggressive species. Prepare to battle! What do we got? Quick attack. Go, Adam. You got this. We're gonna catch us a Lady Shinx. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay in the... No! Adam's gonna murder you. Adam, don't murder it. Adam, we were trying to choose life. May as well catch these last couple of Bidoof here. There are going to be Bidoof where we're going. The more we catch now, the more we can fight on the other side. Oh, fine. Be you wusses. Alright, so we can now get across the bridge. Let's go take out the contents of that apricorn tree first. And hide from that Shinx who's trying to murder us. Hey, my dude. Yeah, we're a first star rank. Now we can get across the bridge and let's meet Mai. Over here! This here is RononTyr. My, a new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. Love the outfit. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me May. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yes. That's good to hear. That security core of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Oh, you're adorable. Yeah, if the game would let me catch things without Pokeballs, I would absolutely take that option. Unfortunately, it won't. Go at him. Ouch. Ah! Adam, this is not good. You're a normal type and I've got nobody with a fighting move. A switching CAD. Well done, Adam. You should get some points out of that. I think I should throw down a couple of sword stances. Eek! Don't have that kind of time. Almost there. Oh, okay, Cad. We're gonna heal you. Because I think it's gonna take you 2 hits to get that Munchlax the rest of the way out. At least you're faster than it. Yeah, I thought so. There was no way you were tanking 2 hits without a potion. Whew. Yay, everybody leveled up. Oh, we got some moves mastered. Oh, I'm sorry. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Thank you. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? This should prove to be useful materials. 5 Vivichokes. Nice. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old. The one we tell stories of to our children. I think you were indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha. But you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? What's God want? Is that strange thingamy of yours telling you where to go? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any problems handling an alpha. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before I continue, I must ask, do you already know about the Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all of time. It is said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of the Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of the wardens, like myself, to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honoured few. It is directly descendant from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. How can you be so sure? Follow me, and you may understand. You know what? Sinnoh's a place. There are still Shinx tracking us. Off you go, dude. Or dudette. Pokiette. Alright, I think we are going to call that an episode. I didn't realise just how long we've been playing. It's been a bit. In our next episode, we're going to go through the Deer Track Heights. We're going to find out exactly what's going on with this alpha Pokemon and what is an alpha Pokemon indeed. Until then, RononTyr signing off, and we'll catch you in the next one.